These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Claire article quote, the Iranian parliament approves the deletion of 4 zeros from the national currency. Another quote, members of Iran's Islamic Consultative Assembly, excuse me, oof, sorry, I had something stuck in my throat. Assembly voted on Sunday on a bill amending the country's monetary and banking law. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Rough start today, you guys. Approving the removal of 4 zeros from the national currency. The law stipulates that every 10,000 Iranian rials will be converted into one new rial, while retaining the same rial as the country's official currency. Frank 26 Iraq Boots on the Ground report. Firefly Television says the IMF has released some projections for Iraq for 1 to 2 years. They're saying Iraq may revalue their currency if diversification continues at the rate it's going now. Frank says non-oil revenues, that's diversification. 1 to 2 years, that's stupid because that's exactly what is happening now. Wonderful thing is they are talking to you about having purchasing power. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. Pimpy says Iraq is doing very good to keep things stable. Al-Sudani has done a really good job, but I'm really concerned about the election that's coming up because there's always some kind of shenanigans that takes place. We need Al-Sudani to get in there, get elected into office, and do a full 6 years. That is what we need. We've got Guru Fanulu with an article quote, the Iraqi Ministry of Justice has announced a major legal settlement with 3 Dutch companies. Fanulu says Iraq is still settling lawsuits and paying off debts. If you read the IMF consultation report, you'll quickly see that Iraq is no rose garden. There are problems aplenty. We still have a long way to go to RV, perhaps 1 to 2 years if the IMF estimation is accurate. Right, Claire has an article quote, in exchange for a second term, politician reveals that Al-Sudani sent delegation to Washington to normalize relations with Israel. Quote, Al-Sudani sent a secret and unannounced government delegation to the United States of America to discuss an offer presented to Al-Sudani, which included recognition of the Zionist entity in exchange for a second term. This visit came to confirm Al-Sudani's approval of the offer and to move forward with the stages of normalization according to the timeframe set during the delegation's meeting. All right, Frank 26 question. Do you think most of the in-country mattress dinars have been turned into the CBI? Frank says, I'm going to give you a good educated guess. It's just over 10% now, but outside is another number they have to deal with. Lastly, I have Militiaman who says when they do adjustments to currencies, central banks and the powers that be are very tight-lipped about it, and that's why we don't have a specific date and rate.